Welcome back to Flat Track Fever 2019, a WFTDA recognized tournament. We're already flying through day 2. We're on the third bout of the day. A fantastic matchup between the WFTDA sanctioned Saskatoon Mindfox and the rated PG Northstars, all the way from Prince George, BC. We're so happy to have them. I'm Death Nella.
And I'm Mad Max.
And today we are going to get started really quickly here. We're going to do a very quick roster rundown, not going to mention numbers. We have Mamie Pond, Reese, Mercy Buttkicks, the Stig. Actually, Reese is not playing for the Mindfox. She's playing for the Bees there. Stabitha has been subbed out for Pterodactyl, Misbehaving, Sasquatch and Melcree, Bibby Long Stompings, Mad Eye Millie, Cutie Sly, Skidlet, Curb Stomping Coleshaw, Pterodactyl, Block Nest Monster on the bench, Hayner, Rocket, Abolisher, and Tidbit Naughty. We'll get to their bench staff in just a moment. But here's the list for the Northstars.
We have Fatality, Dougie, Amy Grindhouse, General Carnage, Pixie, Captain Chaos, Malicious, Nandicorn, Slamma Kendrick, Sista Vibrosis, Trauma Queen, Pandemonia, Flight Risk, Commander Hit Hard, Miss Fortunate, and Hot Mess.
That is right. These teams are going to be gunning for it. Now, the SRDL Mindfox come in after a loss yesterday in their first bout against Fernie. They lost to the Avalanche 214 to 115. Meanwhile, rated PG Northstars won their first bout against the Echo City Knockouts 183 to 109.
So excited to be here today. We've got a good lineup here. That looks like we've got Curb, Stomp, and Coleshaw here lined up against Nandicorn. It's going to be interesting. They're giving a little hug here. See how she goes.
Now, I was able to catch a little bit of the rated PG game against the Echo City Knockouts, but they're a pretty new team to me. And Mad Max, you and I both have familiarity with Saskatoon. You, in fact, skate for the Saskatoon Killa Bees.
Oh, yeah, I do.
And you just skated in the previous game. So I look forward to your insights just in how things are out there, especially in this tournament play. Of course, you aren't going to encounter these teams because they are in the WFTDA bracket. The first time, Flat Track Fever history, the 8th year for the tournament, the first time they are WFTDA recognized.
Awesome. So we've got off the hop, Mindfox taking the front line here. Back line, sorry.
And the Mindfox in their crisp new white jerseys, rated PG. Northstars are in their gorgeous sky-colored, I suppose, that's what I'll call it, jerseys.
Both teams are holding their packs. There hasn't been a no-pack call yet. Excellent control here. Curb's getting lead.
Curb was able to be stopped from getting lead a lot in their game yesterday, which that's a rare occurrence. She's by far one of the strongest jammers for Saskatoon. She's been in the roller derby game since junior days, so she comes with a lot of experience to the Mindfox.
And it looks like, finally, Northstars are getting their jammer out. Mindfox had done a really good job of keeping her back, keeping her blocked, and they call her off.
And the rated PG Northstars captain, Nandicorn, did the star stash to get through there. Yep. I know the Mindfox yesterday employed the use of their star pass quite a few times, so I think they're going to keep up with that. In these WFTDA games, it's important that you maintain at least a really close point differential because you could still win in the point spread even if you don't win in the points.
Yeah, especially if you're a lower ranked team, it's all about those points. You want to make sure you're moving up. You want to make sure you're getting as many points on that other team as you can, even if you don't win.
And that was Hayner for the Mindfox, taking a bit of a spill on the straightaway into turn 2. But meanwhile, Cutie Sly worked her way out the front of the pack. Cutie Sly also been very busy this weekend, bench coaching the Crude Assassins.
Mamie Pond's on the floor here, but she's getting back up. Oh, another fall. It's slippery floor out here today. So everybody out on this track is having a hard time getting their footing, doing their best to get through without falling.
Another great star stash by Amy Grindhouse for the Northstars. Gets her out of the pack. We'll see where that places the Mindfox. Another 3 points.
Yeah, so calling it off. Smart move. Not allowing those Northstars to get any points in that gem.
The Northstars all the way from Prince George, BC. And I love this about Flat Track Fever, Mad Max, is the distances these teams have come. Of course, by far the furthest, the Echo City Knockouts from Kona, Hawaii.
Yeah, it's really awesome to see these matchups. Teams that might not normally play each other, they live far away from each other, get to come together, play these games, rise up or fall down in the WIFTA rankings. It's a good time to be at Derby. So Pterodactyl jamming for the Mindfox right now.
And it's
Originally, Tara was rostered for the Beast team, but due to an injury on the Mindfox, she's now subbed in to be the jammer. She's doing a great job on her first jam out in this tournament.
And that was a high block call for misbehaving of the Mindfox. Lots of tripping happening up into, whoa! A big hit by Tibbet Naughty, yeah.
Oh, and she is blowing that jammer up.
That was also Mad Eye Millie getting a piece of that action, but Tibbet Naughty, that'll cost her a trip to the penalty box there. So the Bees are down, only 2 blockers out on the track.
Yeah, Mad Eye trying to give a little shove there, but watching those penalties right now with a few players in the box, it's kind of dangerous territory.
Yeah, but Pandemonia for the North Stars is out and ready to score, so they called it, but that still leaves the Mindfox down 2 blockers going into this. Meanwhile, the North Star is still scoreless. Mindfox now at 12 points.
Yeah, even though there's Mindfox in the box, that was a good call by Terror, not allowing those North Stars to pick up any points. We're seeing now Curve on the line against, she's got such long hair, I can't even see her number.
That looks like number 79, Commander Hit Hard.
See if she can hit hard against the Stig and Skidlet. Ooh,
wow.
A big forearm, not forearm, but block from Skidlet.
And we have some incredible work by the Mindfox blockers. Not enough to keep Commander Hit Hard behind. Also on the track for the Mindfox now for the first time this weekend, Abolisher. She was unable to attend yesterday's bouts. So, big apex jump. And that is a big fat nothing, though, even for her effort. She didn't quite land properly, so she called it. But then again, still stopped the Mindfox from scoring in that jam. And that's tough. She landed right on her face and still called it off.
Yeah, so now it looks like we've got Nandicorn lining up against Cutie Sly. Cutie Sly was able to get the lead in her last jam. We'll see if this matchup, what happens here. Oh, and
there's just a stoppage there. Looks like an official timeout. Oh, and just like that, it's over.
Very quick.
That was head ref Landon Flats giving a little chat to one of the coaches there.
Not quite finding the line here. Both jammers pushing up the middle. Mercy butt kicks here in the way.
Yeah, Slam McKendrick out of the box for the North Stars and immediately put to work, but right as I say that, Cutie Sly out in front with lead. Whoa!
But she's followed pretty quickly by Nandicorn. So it looks like the North Stars are going to try to speed up this pack.
Oh, wow. Big hit by Mercy butt kicks there on turn 4.
Yep.
That's on number 6-1 Pixie.
They're speeding up. This track they're going so fast right now. So
smart of Cutie Sly to call it. There's no sense in playing that game, although much to the advantage of the North Stars, able to keep another scoreless jam.
So it looks like we got Pterodactyl up again with Amy Grindhouse. I'm looking forward to see this matchup.
And the pivot for the Mindfox, Melcree, is also a new addition to Saskatoon this year, having moved from Lloydminster last year.
Oop. Nice, takes the in. Oh, a big hit, but Tara doesn't fall. Comes through, it's at the front here, but both jammers are struggling.
Meanwhile, Amy Grindhouse getting caught up there on Hayner and Abolisher, linking up with Mamie Pond, while Pterodactyl able to get out in front well ahead of the pack.
She's
now
touching her face,
whoa.
but ooh, we have lost something.
Yeah, that looks like a knee, a hard knee pad. I don't know who that belongs to, but it's an equipment issue.
Failure. I don't know. Yeah, I think Tara calls it off. Unsure what happened there.
Yeah, a bit of a spill between turns 1 and 2, which is a very difficult viewpoint for us. It's directly opposite of the announcer's table.
Exactly. All right, curb stomp up again. We've got 52. Pandemonio.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Pandemonia. two experienced jammers facing off one-on-one. We'll see how the matchup works here. Pandemonia right on the line with those mindfox blockers, while Curb had a bit of a run-up, which you don't really want to give her too much more momentum. Wow, the pack split up, but Curb still able to pick lead.
Smart move on behalf of the North Stars, really forcing the mindfox to move. They didn't lose the jammer, but they really had to move out of the way. And Star stash, but the mindfox pick up some more points and call it off.
We are now going to head into Jam 8 with still scoreless Mind Stars. Mindfox at 20 points.
You mean North Stars?
North Stars, what did I say?
Mind Stars.
Oh boy.
It's been a long day, and there are a lot of teams here today, so excuse us if we get a little confused.
Yeah, I'm shipping these teams. That's what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Okay.
They become one.
Mindfox and North Stars. There we go. Thank you, Mad Max.
Oh, no problem. All right. Cutie Sly and Commander hit hard. Oh, hit hard. Scoots past the Mindfox blockers. Still caught up, though, and they did a recycle on her. Ooh, big fall by
That's Mamie Pond. She ends up going a bit forward, but in all the chaos, Cutie Sly triumphant. A cut track penalty called, though, on, I believe that's Abolisher.
Yep.
So she's going to the box. North Stars also have a blocker in the box. That's number 72, Captain Chaos. Oh, and the Stig for the Mindfox also in the penalty box. So lots of early penalty trouble. A forearm call on number 9 there. That's misfortunate.
So it's going to be an interesting start here with both teams only with 2 blockers on the track.
Yeah, pretty small pack there.
Cutie Sly was able to pick up 4 points in this jam, taking the Mindfox to 24, leaving the North Stars at 0.
Neither of these teams can afford, though, to get into any sort of penalty spiral.
Nope. Penalties can really kill a game.
It costs you points in more ways than one. The biggest one being that suddenly you're starting to split your time between, can I get my blockers out of the box instead of just focusing on scoring.
Exactly. Ooh, both jammers finding the line, but it looks like, Pterodactyl still has lead, even with the North Stars in front.
Yeah, Terror was able to pass all of the blockers first, but did get a little bit caught up, whereas Nandicorn just sped on up, and that's exactly what the pack is doing now, protecting their points, which has worked out well as number 72, Captain Chaos, has joined the North Stars. Oh, and Abolisher has now left the penalty box coming back.
Smart move for the Mindfox. They cleared their bench. No points were scored, but now they have a full line out for the next jam.
See, but as we were saying, that's what we mean when we say it costs points. In that jam, you had to play smart in order to get your full strength back. But really great work by both. We have a timeout called by the RPG North Stars. And Mad Max, I love seeing this. I love seeing teams using the timeouts they're given. There is no real rule. You know, you have some coaches that are like, I will take a timeout every half of a half, so at every quarter, or I will take a timeout only in the last 10 minutes of a game. I think you need to take the timeout when mentally your team needs to recheck. The RPG North Stars are an incredibly strong team, and we're not seeing that in the points at this second, but still 24 points, that's totally manageable in a jam.
Yeah, I mean, Mindfox have been steady and strong. They've really been keeping those the jammer for the North Stars squished and locked, recycling. We're seeing a pretty great game from the Mindfox right now. Definitely a change up from yesterday's game. So
the North Star are rated PG Roller Derby's A-level travel team, and they represent a competitive group of women with ambitious goals. And in 2018, the team traveled as far as Hawaii. I don't quite know how to pronounce it. Is it Hilo or Hilo? To compete against other WFTDA travel teams. So they are just as competitive as the Saskatoon Mindfox, who joined the WFTDA 2 seasons ago now, or they're in their second season rather, as a WFTDA sanctioned team.
All right, we got Curb Stomp and Amy Grindhouse on the line here.
It's also up here if you need
I am still learning our system, but Curb's getting a lead here, using that fancy footwork.
Right now the pack is on turn 2. Coming into turn 3, Amy Grindhouse still working the seams there, but coming up against Hayner, Abolisher, Mamie Pond. Those are some tough blockers to get by. Abolisher coming in with so much veteran experience, having come up the junior ranks alongside Skidlet and Hayner, who are also on the track right now.
Yep. The Jammer finally out here. Curb's looking to pick up a few more points.
Whoa, and a big,
and she
solid
calls it.
hit by Skidlet there, providing some powerful offense. Skidlet has really found her groove in that role, and I'm really enjoying seeing the North Stars out there working it. I know the score right now reflects something a little different. Mindfox at 31, North Stars at 0, but they are making it difficult.
Oh yeah, this isn't an easy game, that's for sure. There's, we're not seeing any running up the scores here. It's really tight. Mindfox are having to call it off almost every single jam. So great job by the North Stars. Ooh,
And
a little
we'll
jammer
yeah.
accent there.
And that's Cutie Sly. There is a track cut penalty call. That's on the Mindfox pivot rocket. Ooh.
Ooh, big hit. Not sure if that's a penalty or not.
It is. It's a high block call on Tidbit Naughty.
So that leaves the Mindfox down to 2 blockers. Like Cutie Sly gonna do her best to get through with a little help.
And she picks up that point she was so desperately going for there, Mad Max. As you can see at the end of that bout, she was like trying to get her hips and whip it around. Cutie is really known for doing that move, and it paid off there. Was able to squeak by that 1 point.
And a point is a point is a point, especially in this game.
Yep.
All right, Pterodactyl now here with Nandicorn. Again, Pterodactyl, first game with the Mindfox in this tournament, is the captain of the Killer Bees, so it's been a little bit of a switch up.
But even though there's only 2 Mindfox blockers out there, they're by far the 2 of the more experienced, Hayner and Abolisher. But the North Stars, oh my goodness, that one-on-one blocking there by 363 General Carnage. Incredible. That was a clinic in one-on-one blocking.
All right, Terra went down, comes back up, and manages to get through for her initial pass.
Well, just as I was praising General Carnage, she did cause a back block, and or a low block rather, and that's what's sending her to the penalty box.
The North Stars are finally able to put some points on the board. They've got 4 and they've got lead, so that's a great situation for them to be in.
Yeah, their first lead of the game. Incredible. Jam 12. The Mindfox able to keep them scoreless until then. But Terror just getting held up there on the turn 3. Turn 3 and 4 are very slippery on this track. It's where most of the spills have come.
Yeah, no. Nandicorn here is showing some real strong skills, getting through twice now for 8 points for the North Stars.
And this is how it begins. They are finding their feet in this jam right now.
Oh, 100%. And that's all. Like, you got to dig in, keep strong, keep going, even when you're down. And you'll be surprised how quickly a game can turn over.
Tibbet and Abolisher just going back and forth. Oh! And a big swing and a miss there by Tidbit Naughty, and Nandicorn keeping her cool for another 4 points.
A little bit of
Tidbit,
help here, but
yeah,
they get together.
Tidbit was looking for her pivot, who is obviously out of the box now, but now she's coming up against General Carnage.
That's a cut track for number 9-6. That's Hot Mess.
Yeah, hot mess of the North Stars.
Or Hot. Hot Mess. Finally, we got the jams off. Great jam for the North Stars. They go up to 14 points and 35 for the Mindfox.
Yeah, 14 points. That's almost half the total of the Mindfox at this point, and that just goes to show the power of one solid jam there.
Nandicorn there just skating through, getting those points. Phenomenal jam for Nandicorn.
And this could be a big turning point. Curb taking the outside while
Commander hit hard, though.
yeah. Oh, Commander hit hard, though. It hit hard out of bounds by Skidlet.
But it looks like, is this a power jam right now, or?
I haven't heard any whistles yet, so Curb is still flying cool. Meanwhile, Commander hit hard. She got bumped out. Oh, and a quick little star stash. That'll do.
All right, Mindfox got 2 blockers in the box. Oh, 1 blocker in the box, sorry. That's Misbehavin'. And jam is off.
And great work by Skidlet to move Malicious into the inside track and create that easy path for Curb. There is an official review being called,
So yeah,
I believe, by the mindfox, but we will get those details in just a second. Let's actually take a moment and thank our wonderful officials who are currently yelling for the clock to be stopped. There's a lot going on at this table at the moment, but quick shout out to our ref crew who are Flatbread crew. That's right, Landon Flat, Bay, Squid Vicious, Judge, Busty, Carmen, and Intervener.
all right. Yes, all our crews, reffing crews this weekend, are named after types of bread. So we got Wonder Bread, the breadwinners, and Flatbread. What
I
a
just
fun
love
time.
it. Also, the NSOs got in on the fun. There was the Team Weirdos and the Matzo Matzon Nun. I like it. Let's get into it. A team announcer is just team announcer. Sorry.
Yeah, we need to think of something fun. You'd think we would, because we're the ones that talk all the time.
And maybe that's why we just prefer to hang out here on the stream. And thanks, by the way, for joining us on the stream today. We are so grateful to the host organizations of Flat Track Fever 2019, Calgary Roller Derby, Chinook City Roller Derby. And we also...
Oh, sorry. You keep going. It's always great for us to have a stream going on. Allows Derby to be seen by people from all over the place. You can see your favorite players. You can enjoy all the action this weekend. Great time for everybody.
And let's not forget that it is free, but definitely at a cost to our fantastic production volunteers. Doug Drillmore, who's one of the skaters here, he's doing a full afternoon of camera operating. We have the incredible Orgasm right now doing the switching for us. Thank you. And so we want to thank them. And Dev Nell is the one who oversees it all, makes all the magic happen while also skating, while also organizing Flat Track.
And that's amazing. As someone who's skating and announcing, I can't even imagine taking on even more responsibility. So big thanks to everybody here today.
So the North Stars were looking for a cut track call on Curb in the last jam at the start of the jam, but the no call will stand as the refs could not confirm seeing that happen.
All right. We've got Cutie Sly again. I don't think Cutie Sly, I think she's got lead in every single jam she's gone so far. So this is a great game for her in this first half. Doing amazing getting those leads.
Yeah, very strong showing for Cutie Sly, who was up early, bench coaching the Crude Assassins. We do have an illegal contact assessed to Mamie Pond, so Amy Grindhouse able to come out.
Oh, but we have a call off because Cutie Sly is pushed onto the ground. She's getting up on her own power, but big hit on Cutie Sly there.
So that was not called off due to an injury. That was just called off because she was on the ground, not going to get up fast enough.
All right, yeah. Mindfox are only going to have 2 blockers out on the tracks here. North Stars got 3. It's a bit of a short shift here with Pterodactyl and number 5, too, Pandemonia.
And there will be a quick break in play here. Oh, never mind. Mamie Pond. I suppose it was assessed that her call wasn't a penalty in the end, and that's why she was released from the box.
All right. Well, then that's a 3-on-3 matchup. A little better for the Mindfox here. North Stars, it looks like they're doing a bit of a double park. That's when the 2 lines line up right next to each other. Makes it a little harder for the jammers to get through, but sometimes you can do a nice sweep kind of squish and let your jammer right through the sides.
So right now the skaters are sort of stretching their legs because the officials are still convening. It is an official timeout.
Yep.
Yeah, and we do want to say special shout out here to Girls on Track Foundation, although we're also
Just taking a couple moments to remove a couple penalties that were assessed in error.
okay. So we just got the word from head ref Landon Flat that they are taking a couple moments to eliminate some penalties that were assessed in error, and that's what we're so grateful for. Referees know that errors are made, and so to take the time to fix them is so important.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to do our shout out to Girls on Track a little later because we're back into the action. Tidbit Naughty hitting out Pandemonia. And so a bit of a one-on-one here. Oh, but she finds that inside line and gets lead for the North Stars.
And that's a big one for the North Stars now. They want to be able to capitalize it. It's worked well. They are able to hold back Terror, getting tripped up in turn 2.
And looks like Mercy Buttkicks is going to be getting a penalty as well.
It was a blocking with a head call on Mercy Buttkicks. And that is 3 points there. I guess there was a no earned pass for the North Stars. Pandemonia.
Only one blocker for the Mindfox. It's Tidbit Naughty. Oh, but Misbehaven's re-entering, so teaming up the least to help stop that jammer.
Oh, but that toe drag was too much of a drag. It is a cut track for the North Stars, and that was a dicey game to play. It was advantageous for them to try to capitalize on only having one Mindfox blocker out there, but now this time it's going to release those Mindfox blockers out as the jam will run to its natural conclusion.
And that's a power jam for Terror, who's struggling a little bit right now, but still up, still going, still skating.
Uh-oh, and we have a Mindfox blocker misbehaving back in the penalty box. They're just trading places now. Mercy Buttkicks back out. Melcree back out the pivot, because that's the other thing. Terror could not do a star pass since Melcree was in the penalty box, but getting relief now from Melcree.
All right, let's see how this goes. That star pass. They don't have lead, so it's great to use that star pass when your jammer is tired. Ooh, big fall here on Tidbit.
And so there are 4 points in the sky for the Mindfox. Those weren't earned by Melcree. Those were earned by Terror while she had the star on her helmet, and it went along with the helmet cover. And that was another 4 points for the Mindfox. Really great work in that star pass. Only 1 point net gain, though, for the Mindfox. The North Stars able to get 7 there with their jammer penalty.
I mean, that was a little bit of a chaotic last jam there. Both teams getting lots of penalties. A bit of a power jam, but the North Stars did really good on that power jam. They held Terror. They knocked her out. They knocked her out. They knocked her out.
Yeah, effective penalty kill there. And we have such a close game. Nandy Corn. Oh, and look at that. Nice little bump out by Curb Stomping Coleshaw. She's not going to drag Nandy Corn the whole way. Oh, Skidlet, though, getting a stop block call.
And the interesting thing about jammers is they can go anywhere on the track. There is no rules about pack for them. So this curb stomp right now is running the jammer all the way back as far as she can.
This is not a good decision by Nandy Corn because now she's going to end up being a negative lap if they allow that to happen. Well, I guess both of them are. Neither of them have completed an initial.
So Curb is playing a little offensively here.
Yeah, it's
Just
a really
for fun.
smart move because now Skidlet's out of the box.
So yeah, Curb really killed that penalty effectively and got lead. Smart move, baited that jammer, but there's a star pass for the North Stars.
It was a star
just a
stash.
stash,
Yeah,
sorry.
Nandy Corn really smart in doing that. She's always pulling that star off the second she doesn't have a lead, which is a smart move when you're trying to create a bit of chaos.
Yeah, you can create a little bit of confusion. The other team might not know if you're the jammer or if you're passing, so they have to try to think on the fly, which can create some confusion that allows you to get through.
Now, the only thing is, as soon as you take that star off, you lose eligibility to get lead. And in a case where you haven't completed your initial and you do that, you could still get lead. So there is that risk to run with it, but either way, the North Stars want to get on a scoring run so they can catch up. They're not that far behind.
Nope. This is a tight game. Looks like, yeah, Commander hit hard here, hitting hard, trying to get through that Mindfox blocker. Oh, and there she goes. Gets lead for the North Stars. And the North Stars have really shown that if they can get lead, they will use it effectively and get the points that they need to try to run up on the Mindfox.
There is a star pass, though, to the Mindfox pivot rocket, which we expected would happen. Big hit out there on turn 3. Commander hit hard.
Yeah.
Now coming up against Mercy Buckets gets by. Rocket getting some offensive help, able to stay in bounds, whipping around number 6-7 Flight Risk.
So that's 4 more points for the mindfox, 4 for the North Stars. We'll see what happens. And I think Hit Hard scores some points and calls it off. Yep, that's 2 points for the North Stars, adding up to 6 in this jam, which gives them a gain on the mindfox, who only scored 4.
And just those little chipping away. There's still plenty of derby left in this first half alone. 7 minutes. A lot can happen. A lot can change in that time. And now we're seeing a slightly different matchup. We have Amy Grindhouse up against Curb Stomp and Coleshaw, who has been typically matched with Nandicorn.
Yeah, imagine the North Stars are switching it up a little bit, trying to see what works, especially against that effective blocker trio. And look, putting in a pusher, that's really helped them out. Oh, maybe not.
Wow. And look at that. It is a power jam for Curb. She also picked up lead there. Did not quite see the call there on Amy Grindhouse, but she was going in with a lot of strength, a lot of power. And
yeah, so it's possible that when pushing, she used a forearm. That happens. Great offense from Skidlet there, allowing Curb Stomp to get right through to the front.
And we have a leg block assessed to Skidlet of the mindfox. We'll take a peek at those penalties in just a moment as well, because they are mounting up, I believe, for both teams a little bit. Curb still in control of the game.
Jammer standing for the North Stars, coming right back in.
And blink and you miss it. Gorgeous single footwork by Curb. Now, Amy Grindhouse still needs to complete her initial.
Amazing blocking here from the mindfox. They are just, whoa, Curb Stomp. Oh, look at that footwork. Holy moly. Now, Curb, before joining roller derby, actually used to be a figure skater, and you can really see that in her footwork.
Okay, big cheer because, and that cheer coming from Killa Bees, Saskatoon Killa Bees, because we have the North Star jammer back in the penalty box. So another power jam for Curb. This is not good news for the North Stars. And their blockers are putting up a fight. We have Captain Chaos out there, General Carnage, and Malicious. Those are some tough blockers, having to play really smart to do 2 penalty kills. And as I say that, they're going to be joined by their pivot, their Pixie.
Yeah, it looked, oh, and Jammer's back in here, so the mindfox are going to have to reform, but Curb calls it off. Great jam for Curb. That's 16 points. Amazing. North Stars didn't pick up any there, so those penalties really hurt them in that last one.
That was a tough go for the North Stars, but wait for their blockers to keep cool. Very impressed with the work there by Captain Chaos, especially trying to provide a little bit of offense in between those 2 power jams.
All right, looks like the North Stars are sitting up on the mindfox. There's a big cluster here. Everyone's trying to elbow out each other's offense. See what happens with these jammers. Ooh, little bit of pushing. Somebody's got a penalty. And that looks like it is number 6-9 Rocket.
Look at that, a cut track assessed to Cutie Sly. So now it's a power jam situation for Nandicorn, which is amazing because that gives them full control of this jam, and it's exactly what they need at this time.
All right, let's see if the mindfox can kill this penalty here. It looks like, oh, but the North Stars are doing great. Oh, Tidbit with that. She's so known for that hit. She just, even with Tidbit alone, she can just get in the way of that jammer and just level her right off the track. Oh,
Meanwhile,
it looks like our jammer is back in. That's Cutie Sly.
And Nandicorn getting caught up there, but also getting some help. That was a nice hit by Pixie on Cutie Sly.
Ooh.
And great work by the North Stars to scooch up in the front of the packs, protecting their points. We have a back block penalty assessed to Grace Rocket once again. The second penalty this jam.
Whoa, look at that blocking by Mishbehaven and Tidbit Naughty. Oh my, just with their butts. I would not want to be up against those two. You even see Mishbehaven gave Tidbit a little of a push just to try to get her right in the way.
The North Stars battling this one out. Captain Nandicorn picking up 4 points there.
She's got lead. Cutie's still struggling, though. Can't quite get through that tripod. The North Stars are putting up a real strong offense.
Oh, yes, they are. That's number 19 Dougie out there helping that effort. Plus, Misfortunate and Pixie. Pixie being told, get back out there again.
There's a real cheering squad over in the corner here. That looks like the Killer Bees and some mindfox. Just real excited. It's been a great game here so far.
And now we have Curb Stomping Colshaw out with a star and a very strong stance. Oh, but takes a bit of a...
loses her cover.
Yeah, it's a tough one to keep on. Yesterday she also lost her cover in natural play. You want to keep that on.
Yeah, but it looks like the North Stars jammer is still struggling, and Curb is able to get lead even after that initial hit. Again, testament to the mindfox blocking. Thought that might be a forearm. Not quite. Mamie Pond, no penalty there.
Mamie Pond making sure to use that legal arm zone at the top.
Hayner here, one-on-one blocking.
And Pandemonia is out of the pack.
But Curb squeaks through, gets those points, calls it off.
Here's the tough part about this. The North Stars, they aren't being, they're just not finding ways to reform at this point, in part because they're getting broken up by the mindfox line. But the North Stars are so smart. We're a minute away from the halftime, and this lead is not insurmountable by any measure, and we're going to see a very renewed RPG coming into the second half.
Yep. Looks Jammer's trying something new, looking for those arms here. Not quite getting what she wants, though. Pterodactyl, though, at the back. Skidlet pushing up on that Jammer for the North Stars. I almost said Mind Stars.
I told you, when you ship them together, that's what happens. Wow, both Jammers still fighting for that lead Jammer status. Anyone's game at this point.
Struggling up against those butts. Oh, it is a tough blocking situation out here. Neither Jammer is getting a foothold. And I can't imagine struggling up against those walls.
Oh.
Oh, but it is, nope. Is it a power jam? I cannot tell.
No, it's not a power jam, but it was a beautiful decision
to star pass
to Misfortunate, and that was a smart move. No one has lead.
It looked
the helmet cover is off. I'm not sure if Pterodactyl realized that. She could still have gotten lead at that point. She hadn't completed her initial. So we are running to the natural conclusion. She's still being held up. We're now a minute
butt
into
kicks with a giant push out there. Not a hit, but a good push out with those hips.
Great work by the North Stars. Misfortunate picking up 4 points there.
I'm not sure if anybody has lead in this jam, though.
No, because there was the star pass, and then Pterodactyl took her helmet cover off, so there will be no lead.
Right. So this is going to be interesting here. A 2-minute-long jam for both of these jammers. North Stars already collected 4 points. Mindfox with none.
Great work once again by General Carnage to try to create some paths for her blocker. Pixie taking the fall to the inside to make it possible.
Attempt at a star pass, not quite successful.
Pixie, though, going off to the penalty box with a cut track right as this jam comes to its conclusion, and we head into the half. My goodness.
Great jam for the North Stars.
Am I looking at that score correctly? Is that exactly half?
That is exactly half. So that 8-point jam there from the North Stars was excellent for them. Puts them up to half the score of the Mindfox, and there's still another half of the game left.
And we are not done yet, not anywhere close. Stay tuned to this live stream. We will be back at the end of the intermission. I'm Deathnella.
I'm Mad Max.
And you're watching Flat Track Fever 2019, a WFTDA recognized tournament.
All right, we are back now with a WFTDA Flat Track Fever Tournament. And I am Mad Max, and I'm here with
Death Nella.
and we're going to be your announcers for this game. We've already had a really exciting first half. Mindfox are sitting at 82, and the North Stars are at 41. That's exactly half the Mindfox points. Excited for the next half to be with you here in roller derby.
And we are getting quite distracted by some of the spectators here at Flat Track Fever.
Oh yeah, we got all sorts of outrageous costumes here, all sorts of great fans in the audience. They've set up a skate ramp over in the corner, so this place is hopping.
Yeah, it's a really great vibe today. Yesterday was a great vibe too, but being a Friday, we had some skaters, some bench staff as well who couldn't make it during the daytime. So today we are seeing some different skaters on the track. And actually, to bring that up, for the Mindfox, they lost one of their jammers, Stabitha, because at a practice earlier in the week, she had injured her ankle, and then that injury flared up again during the bout. So that's why they substituted in Pterodactyl, who has played on the Mindfox charter before. This is a WFTDA sanctioned game. There are 3 brackets at Flat Track Fever this year. We have the mixed gender, which is the bracket you've played in.
Yeah, it is.
And it's going well. You've already completed 2 of your 3 games.
Yeah, mixed gender is so much fun. No real concerns about rankings or points, so it's just a lot of players out on the track having a good time.
And a chance as well for skaters who don't often get a chance to skate on the teams. Talking about your Dark Wheel Duck, who's actually on the bench for the Mindfox. Of course, both of those 2 teams, the Killa Bees and the Mindfox from Saskatoon. Rated PG North Stars had a great game yesterday, their first bout against Echo City Knockouts all the way from Hawaii. They won that one quite handedly, 183 to 109.
All right. Starting up now, it looks like we've got Curb Stomp on the line, and I believe we also have 95. That's Nandicorn, the captain of the North Stars. Had a really strong jam in the first half. I believe she picked up 14 points. So excellent jammer.
Well, the 14 points was the highest scoring jam for the North Stars, which she did have. But both these 2 jammers also scored collectively the most for either team. Curb with 48 points and Nandicorn with 20. And that's huge for the team.
Yeah,
and the other side to that is we want to thank our wonderful producer, Jazz Arnott, for providing us stats at the half to bring to you.
Yeah. All right, we're on now. Ooh, big hit from Skidlet on one of the blockers there. 72, that is Captain Chaos.
Oh, Curb trying to stay in bounds there using Skidlet's shirt, not quite. And that pays off for Nandicorn, who comes out of the pack with lead.
Yeah, last time Nandicorn had lead, she was on fire, scored a lot of points here. Let's see what she can do in this jam.
Okay, blockers. Mindfox at full strength on the track, which hasn't been the case for a lot of the jams in the first half. Lots of blocker trouble there for the Mindfox. And they are keeping Nandicorn at bay in the pack. And as I say that, of course, she takes the inside lane, picks up 4 points.
All right, Curb still struggling, but gets 4 points. So that's 4-4 right now. We are tied up. Let's see if Nandicorn's going to get some more and maybe call it, or if she's going to keep running up those points.
Definitely getting the signal right now to keep going, because it doesn't hurt when you have control of the game to keep that scoring going.
Yeah. Really got to be careful, though, with a jammer like Curb. She will take as many points as you'll give her.
And that was a great subtle move there by Mad Eye Millie. Just such a small little bump to the inside, but enough to get one of Nandicorn's skates out of bounds.
Oh, and that is a star stash by Curb. Potentially a pass. We will see.
Now, when you take the star off, you cannot score any points, but Curb knows that she had already collected those points, well, three of them at least, before taking off her helmet cover.
Yeah, so unfortunately losing one because of that stash, but you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, especially with the lead that Mindfox has, they can afford to do that. Oh! Big hit there at the end on Pixie.
Yeah, Nandicorn there. Oh my gosh. Faked out Tidbit. Got through. Scored 4 beautiful points. Getting a 12-point jam here for the North Stars. Great start for them here because they've gone up to 53 points with the Mindfox sitting at 89.
And now we have Pandemonia on the line with the orange star for the North Stars.
Yeah, their jerseys are great, by the way. I love that blue and orange coloring. It just looks amazing.
And some really great motifs that go with the North Star name, including sort of galaxy on the front. But as we're gushing over those beautiful designs, Pandemonia is doing the hard work, grabbing lead. Cutie Slide not that far behind her.
Another lead for the North Stars. That's great for them. That's helping them regain those points that they're behind. Looks like they've really revamped some of their strategy in this second half here.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that break to go, how are we going to combat? But what an opening created there by Rocket, the pivot for Cutie Slide to capitalize. Both jammers now with 4 points apiece. Remember, the North Stars have lead.
Wow, and Cutie Slide just makes a little bit of a dipsy doodle, gets around, falls down, but she's within the bounds, so that's no cut for her.
Yeah, General Carnage just getting to work. Unfortunately, that cost her a trip to the penalty box. It seems whenever she has those really big moments, something else happens after. It gets her in a bit of trouble, but General Carnage has been just phenomenal to watch. And let's take a quick peek at the mindfox penalties, misbehaving in a bit of trouble. That is 5 penalties there. You're allowed a total of 7.
Been misbehaving a little too much.
Exactly. And that's a quick peek at the North Stars. They're still in good shape. Pixie with the most at 4.
All right. Got a new lineup here. Whoa!
Whoa!
Using a jersey, Curb manages to stay in bounds, following quick behind, but North Stars have lead.
And that's one of those cases when you're the blocker, that's the position I normally play. You're okay with getting dragged down. It's your own teammate, and it gets you out in front. Mercy butt kicks, manages to get Commander hit hard into the inside.
Whoa, big hit again.
A back block penalty assessed to Skidlet.
Remember, the North Stars still have lead, so they can call it off whenever they want, which might happen soon. We will see.
Well, they've got to play. They've got to play a game where they're able to get a lot of points, because they might not get these multi-scoring opportunities when they aren't in lead.
And it looks like, finally calling it off for the North Stars, but Curb Stomp, even with not having a lead, picks up 8 points on that jam.
And that's a tough go for the North Stars. Of course, when you have a lead, that does not automatically mean you're going to outscore the other team. And in this case, they have to try to run those jams when they have control. I understand the strategy there. We'll see how that plays out for the rest of the bout.
All right, looks like we've got Nandicorn and Cutie on the line here. A lot of blockers are all sort of here together. Looks like the North Stars are going to try to do a bit of a crab trap, if you will, on the mindfox.
And that maneuver has a lot of different names, but basically you want to catch the jammer in there. Someone's getting in some trouble. That is the Stig with a high block call.
Oh, and that is great for the North Stars because they have lead.
We're seeing a lot of skaters slipping, though. Turn 1, turn 2. Those are just nasty. This floor seems to be quite slick.
Can confirm earlier today I slipped and fell so hard I lost my glasses.
Oh, my goodness. She has found them, by the way.
Yes.
She's wearing them right now.
They're just really sweaty. Oh, great moves for the North Stars, picking up some more points. Oh, Mamie Pond on the ground now. Getting up slowly, but
whoa, and quite the star pass. That was the crowd erupting as Skidlet now with the star.
Huge hit from Abolisher.
We're seeing a number of blockers grabbing at their faces because of stray arms and hands, but not necessarily a penalty.
Skidlet picking up some points for the Mindfox. There was a star pass earlier.
Nandicorn still with the advantage right now.
Let's see if she keeps running up the points or if she's going to call it. Skidlet at least picking up a few points here.
And Nandicorn, the positioning of her blockers is in the right place, but Skidlet out in front, another 4 points.
And the North Stars call it, but great jam for Skidlet here. Actually, really keeping the North Stars down, even though the North Stars ended up with 10 points to the Mindfox 8, giving them a net gain of 2 points.
It's As I said, though, it does make sense for the North Stars to, when they have that lead, to run it. They're trusting that their defense is going to catch, and sometimes it has, right? Sometimes we've seen those big multi-scoring jams from the North Stars, so still so much more derby to go. 22 minutes, in fact.
Tight, still a very tight game. Mindfox sitting at 113, North Stars at 71. A lot of hard jamming here right now. Wow.
Woo! People
North-
flying in and out of that track.
Yeah, the North Stars here, their jammer is pushing hard, but Tidbit Naughty is keeping her on a one-on-one block right now.
The positional blocking that we've seen from both teams has just been phenomenal. Curbstomp and Colshaw picking up lead.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of struggling in there.
And now we're seeing the pack slow down. We haven't seen too much of that in the last few jams, a lot of speed, but slow and steady in the straightaway into turn 3.
But
Oh!
Ah,
And a cut track penalty assessed to Curb, so that lead is lost, and a power jam situation for the North Stars. Couldn't have happened at a better time for them, too.
yeah, we're sitting here in the turn.
And they've got the jammers out there, or the blockers out there for them, rather. Dougie.
Oh, a lot.
You've got Jenna Carnage. These are some tough goes ahead. Malicious out there, too.
Mindfox using the North Stars' own blockers to their advantage. North Stars are going to try to pull the pack back. Going to have to do a little bit of bridge work here for the Mindfox.
The passive offense, I guess it worked out in this case for Misbehaving, who's in a lot of trouble. We'll check those penalties one more time at the end of this
that puts her
jam.
at 6. Not a great place to be sitting, especially with 20 minutes left in this half.
And Curb able to do the star stash, picks up 2 points on that go around. North Stars, of course, we got to run this jam to its natural conclusion in about 13 seconds.
Curve's going to try to pick up a few more points, but those blockers are not making it easy. She's getting pushed out quite a lot. Strong force by the North Stars. Ooh.
Oh.
Fancy footwork for Curb.
And she feels good about that. The backwards maneuver there, of course, is to get her hips past the other hips before the rest of her body, and that checked out the Mindfox with a net gain of 2 on that. Quick peek at the penalties. Misbehaving, you're right, is at 6 now, and that means 1 more, and that is it for Misbehaving. One of the strongest blockers, also a pivot for the Mindfox, too, so it'll be an interesting go.
Yeah, she's really going to have to watch herself. All right. Ooh, it looks like we're going to have a star pass on the line for the North Stars. Interesting. A lot of people on the floor. Somebody lost something out there. Wrist guard? I don't know. Ooh, and Terror Dactyl with lead.
Yeah, Tara has lead because the star pass eliminates your eligibility. I know why they made that decision. They thought that they could hold Tara like they did in the last jam, where they held her for about a minute and a half.
Yeah, not this time. Comes through, finally gets that cover on. And let's see what Tara can do here.
Oh, Melcree making a way up against number 72, Captain Chaos.
Terror is still getting blocked by that strong North Stars. I don't think she can call it, though. She doesn't have lead. So
No,
we're going
it's Terror who calls it, yeah.
Terror can call it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. She did have lead. Yep. I am mistaken. It has been a day, I tell you. All right.
Yeah,
well,
because Terror hadn't completed her initial yet when they decided to do the star pass.
yes.
That is a smart move, and in a way, the North Stars could and possibly should do that more often if they want to try to make that up, because if you're confident in being able to hold back the jammer, it's a smart way to just get scoring.
Exactly. All right, we got some fighting here. A little bit of 2-on-2 blocking by the Mindfox. Ooh, and another star pass potentially. We will see.
Well, lead has been assessed to Cutie Sly.
Tibinati not making it easy here.
Oh, coming up hard on number 96 there. That's Hot Mess. And Nandy Korn, the queen of the star stash, makes it out.
Yeah, but unfortunately for her, that'll be no points because she was not wearing the cover.
Oh, she was just finishing her initial
was
at
she?
that point. Yeah.
Well, no points. 3 points for the Mindfox, taking them to 1-2-6.
We have Pandemonia being matched up against Curbstomp and Colshaw.
All right, lots of strong blockers out here for both teams too. going to be a tough go for both jammers.
And Amy Grindhouse, who we saw jam quite a bit, is actually out there blocking for the North Stars. Oh,
Big
lead
hit
has
on
been
Curb.
assessed to Kerr, but she is being dragged back.
Oh.
She got bumped out there going into turn 1.
That is an unfortunate thing to happen because you know you have lead, but you have to go back and start again. Great for the North Stars. Still stuck, keeping Curb, holding her. Oh, such strong blocking we have right now. It is amazing to watch. That tripod is phenomenal.
North Stars still having a bit of trouble getting through their initial, but mindfox losing blockers like flies, both Hayner and Skidlet in the box. And then as I say that, Amy Grindhouse sent to the box for the North Stars.
So Curb's out in front with lead. We have a start pass here. Now we've got a new jammer in. That is number 1.
That's Jenna Carnage.
Jenna Carnage.
General Carnage, rather.
Even better. Curb coming through again, getting some points and calling it off.
Let's take a quick peek at those mindfox penalties. I'm also a little concerned about Skidlet. I've seen her make quite a few trips to the penalty box there.
You are
And
right.
as I say that, she is now in the 5 zone. That gives her 2 more before she's out of the game. She's also a pivot for the mindfox. They've been doing a lot of pairings where they have the same jammer, same pivot, and that's been really helpful for them. They haven't had to use that strategy that much in this game, but
It's hard, I believe, as a pivot, just because when you're doing so much offense, those penalties come easy. You're doing a lot of hitting. You're doing a lot of just offensive behavior, which
yeah, but
which can get you some penalties.
you know, Kerr will use whoever she can. In this case, it was her teammate's T-shirt to whip her around. Mad Eye Millie and Mercy Buttkicks holding up Commander Hit Hard at the front of the pack. She's still going. She's trying to get some help, but meanwhile, those North Star blockers getting spilled out there on turn 3.
And we look like we have
Woo!
a pass here. Great pass by the North Stars.
And right as that happened, Commander Hit Hard getting sent to the penalty box with a forearm. So really good timing there for Captain Chaos to take the star.
And Curb, that signature turnaround move, calls it off without the North Stars getting any points in that jam.
Good job by the North Stars there to assess that the star pass needed to happen. Where it happened was absolutely beautiful. Captain Crunch being able to take the advantage of being on the apex and run with it.
Yep. And you got to give a shout out to those North Star blockers. They have been phenomenal. It is not easy to stop Curb, and they have been doing it on and on and on.
You know what's great is we're going to see Nandicorn up against Cutie Sly again. This was a fun matchup to watch the first go around. And a back block penalty assessed to Grace Rocket. We will also check in on her penalties. She might be in trouble too.
Yeah, I definitely have been seeing Rocket go to the bench a few times for penalties, so
We still have half of this half, a quarter left of the game. Plenty of time to Derby and
wow.
for
Cutie
Derby
is
rather, and
struggling.
Nandicorn with lead.
A little help from Bali. Finally gets out though. North Star, great one-on-one blocking there.
Oh, beautiful work. Take that
Apex
apex.
jump. Oh.
Yeah.
Gotta love a good apex jump. I can't do it, but I love watching other people do it.
Well, you've got to seize the opportunities when you have them, and in this case, Mindfox left that opportunity wide open for Nandicorn.
Oh, Nandicorn just, pickings are easy for her getting through the back there. No problem. A little bit of a,
Yeah, Malicious is tying up Cutie Sly there, and
Yeah.
Commander Hit Hard. Oh, and
Cutie down.
there, that jam is being called for
Okay.
an injury. Cutie holding her face, but standing up quite fast. Although the medic,
Yeah, it looks like
Will be
skating
coming
off
out.
on her own power. It looks like she got hit in the face or something, holding her nose. But while we are waiting here, I'd like to give a shout out to Girls on Track Foundation. How would your life look if you played roller derby as a young girl? Help provide a positive culture of participation, fun, and empowerment for girls by supporting Girls on Track. Go to girlsontrackfoundation.org to learn more.
now you play derby, outdoor skate as much as you can, and dabble in some jam skating. Each activity needs its own special gear and accessories. Rydell Skates has everything you need for all your passions. Rydell Skates, you'll love how your Rydell's feel. RydellSkates.com. In the meantime, some updates from our wonderful producer, Jazernaut. 9 out of 12 lead jams for Curb Stomping Coleshaw. It's a fun stat. Makes sense, too, when she was the highest scoring jammer for the mindfox in the first half.
Yep, and so that's 75% of her jams. She is getting lead. Amazing stat for Curb. All right, see what's happening. The officials are making a judgment here, talking to the penalty box. We might find out soon what is going on.
Curb Stomping Coleshaw is starting this one in the penalty box, so no matter what happened, it is a power start.
For the North Stars.
Yeah, Pandemonia going to take it. We will get the official word in just a moment.
All right.
In the meantime, we want to thank the wonderful hosts of Flapjack Fever 2019, a WFTDA tournament, Calgary Roller Derby, and Chinook City Roller Derby for being fantastic hosts. I can't say enough about how day one went, and we're halfway through day two. Can you believe it, Mad Max?
I can't. It feels like this tournament has gone by so fast. Playing, announcing. I feel like I'm really living the Derby life right now, and it
Yes,
is
you are.
fantastic.
So as we're talking, Cutie Sly is being assessed by our wonderful medics from St. John Ambulance. So we got some information about why the white jammer is in the penalty box. While Cutie Sly is being assessed, unfortunately the action that led to that moment was a double fault in that she was leading with the head, and that's what led to that injury. So a penalty has been incurred, and that will be fielded by Curb Stomping Coleshaw.
Yeah, so Tidbit there with a huge hit. So good at one-on-one blocking. Even amazing.
And as we say that, Mindfox now at full strength blocker-wise.
Ooh, but I think that's going to be a penalty on Tidbit. Yep.
A directional call there. And as that happens, number 27, Amy Grindhouse, is released along with Commander Hithard, who also took a penalty in the last jam. Big pile up on turn 2.
But the Stig is also going to the box. Curb in for Cutie. Comes around and actually gets lead.
Yeah, it's quite a mess there, and I like how you said actually gets it, because what was even happening there? And of course, just because you start in the penalty box does not mean you are automatically ineligible to get lead.
Yeah, no,
You still have to complete the initial, and if you do so before the other jammer legally and in bounds, you get to do what Curb just did, which is collect points and call it off.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a crazy jam there. We had a lot of penalties going on. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, quick peek. So Misbehaving at 6. Skidlet at 5. Rocket, yes, kind of getting into trouble there. 4. Let's see if we can quickly take a peek at the other team's penalties too. This is the North Stars. Pixie with 4. Amy Grindhouse with 4. Otherwise, they're still good.
Yeah, nobody's really in trouble yet for the North Stars, which is great for them because that could help them get some catch-up here, especially if some of the key Mindfox players are going to be benched for their penalties.
You know, I was just thinking, though, Mad Max, I often say that, too, where it's like, okay, good, there's not too many with too many penalties, but even if every single skater you have has 1 or 2 penalties, man, that adds up, and that's kind of what was happening with the Mindfox there. It's not the strongest lead just yet. There's still 12 minutes. The North Stars could capitalize. We're sitting at 146 to 84.
And we are on a bit of a timeout here. Some running around happening.
Yeah, it's a team timeout. Smart move by the Mindfox to regroup after just everything that happened in that last jam.
All right. So we got Pterodactyl on the line and Nandicorn. Interesting matchup. Terra has been struggling with the North Star blockers lately. North Star has had a great success holding Pterodactyl. So she's playing a little offensively.
Yeah, she's trying to get Nandicorn into the tripod trap, but Nandicorn able to peel away Melcree. Oh, but that gives the Stig time to join in.
Yep, smart move. Terror is still struggling, having a little help from Valkyrie, but those blockers for the North Stars are phenomenal. They are just hitting and recycling, hitting and recycling.
Yeah, that's Misfortunate doing all the heavy work there at the back of the pack.
Oop, and there is a penalty here.
Oh, that's on Captain Chaos, who's also been absolutely phenomenal out there. Hot
Ooh.
Mess is making it hard. General Carnage. Oh, and look at that. The work paid off. Nandicorn comes out with lead.
And Terror following close behind. We'll see what Nandicorn decides to do, whether or not she's going to go call it off early or keep running this jam.
She has been jamming so much as well. Oh, nice bump out there by General Carnage.
Ooh, Terror struggling a little bit here. Oh, beautiful for the North Stars. Coming through. Lead, getting points. This is great luck, not luck. Great skill, great job for them.
And just like that, there is a star pass over to Melcree, the mindfox pivot. That brings the mindfox total to 4 helmet cover passes.
Beautiful work for Nandicorn, though. Takes the hips of her blocker and pulls around, gets through, no problem, like butter.
And the North Stars are at full strength, but Hayner coming in to tear things up.
Valkyrie on her toe stops, gets around for 4 points. And the blockers, the Stig, hitting out Nandicorn, who has the opportunity, calls it off. Smart move.
Of course, Nandicorn then able to keep the 4-point advantage on that jam.
Actually, 5 points, it looks like. So Nandicorn picks
yes.
up 9 on this jam. She's been great in this game. Really solid jammer. Has gotten lead quite a few times there for the North Stars. So she's exactly what they need to regain points on the Mindfox.
So we have Commander hit hard with a star, and Amy Grindhouse with the pivot there for the North Stars. Smart move in case they need to do a quick stars pass, but wow. Commander hit hard almost with the full outside lane. Now trying to work the inside at the front of the pack, but curb stomping Coleshaw squeezes in, gets that lead.
Yeah, I would hate to be up against Curb on the line. She has such good footwork. It is insane.
And the track awareness from all these skaters today has been phenomenal and fun to watch. We're not seeing a ton of split packs or pack destructions, but those penalties are mounting in terms of illegal hitting.
So yeah, Skidlet here pivoting. Got to watch the penalties too as well, as she is in trouble with her high penalties so far.
Yeah, she's got 2 more. Tidbit and Mercy butt kicks holding up Amy Grindhouse. Remember, we talked about that. Great time to use the star pass. Amy Grindhouse grinding it out to get out.
And that Curb calls it off. Smart move on her part. Comes out with 4.
Love the energy and tenacity, though, from the North Stars in this second half. Well, in the game, but especially in the second half. And they are calling a timeout, a smart move to do so. Roller derby helps girls under 18 develop confidence, leadership, and organizational skills. Help girls keep playing this amazing sport by providing access to roller derby. Support Girls on Track Foundation today.
And also, if you want to follow us on social media, our hashtag for the tournament is FTF2019. So please check us out. We're on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter as well. So check out that, FTF2019.
Yes, there are Flat Track Fever accounts on all the social media platforms. And that means if you want to take a look at the outcomes from yesterday, check them out today, you can do so, which is really awesome.
Yeah, this is great. And if you want to submit your own photos, you're here at the tournament, that's FTF2019. You can use that hashtag and they will show up. We'd love to see your photos. If you've caught some good shots from the weekend, we'd love to see them.
Yeah, we say that as Rice Ball, the photographer here, is snapping a photo. I'm pretty sure I had a piece of sandwich stuck in my teeth. So,
and I look like a hot mess. I just played a game, so I can't wait to see those photos.
Don't you mean hot mess on the track who's tearing it up?
Actually, I had a great game, so I'm feeling really good.
So it is like a real hot mess, as in.
Ooh, it looks like the mindfox are trying a new strategy here, starting with Mallory as their jammer.
So Mallory has been a pivot this game every time she's been out there, but now it's going to be jammer. Smart move, because the mindfox are going to have to play another game, and these are WFTDA sanctioned bouts.
Oh, but the North Stars have lead right now, getting recycled back a little bit, but lead is lead is lead. So
up at the front of the pack, though, the North Stars blocking is just phenomenal. They are shutting out Mallory, although, and that's going to cost Mallory a forearm call.
So that is great for the North Stars, though, because they already had lead, but now they have a power jam. So the mindfox are going to have to work extra hard blocking. North Stars trying to split the pack here, holding back.
The passive offense is not going to work against the mindfox.
They are so solid, even on this slippery floor. It is amazing.
And it's a knockdown, drag back.
Ooh, the stick hits the floor hard there. She is getting back up. The jam is off. Oof, though.
So here's my rant. I'm going to go on it about the passive offense. I get it. I've done it many, many times. But when you know you have a full 30, you're on a straightaway, no one's chasing you down.
No.
You can take full control.
I would.
And then if it doesn't work, then call it.
Yeah, a sweep would have probably been a lot more effective in that situation. But, sometimes that passive offense can really pay off. So it's really a team strategy decision.
And once again, we're seeing a passive offense.
Okay,
they were waiting for the sweep. But
see,
right at that, Mallory's now out using, but gets a big bump.
in the head, I think.
That is by number
She's down.
27 there.
No
Amy
penalty.
Grindhouse.
But it looks like her head was hit.
It was a legal move, though. So it is about the initial contact in order to determine whether it's a penalty.
So Mallory finally makes it through. That is actually her initial pass, so because of that penalty.
Oh, but she loses her star. She loses her star and is unaware.
Oh, Mallory, you have no star. So you got to pick up your star.
Star. Oh, she does pick it up.
No points for Mallory. Unfortunate.
Even though she did complete a scoring pass. Oh, that is tough break there for the mindfox.
Luckily, they've been doing really good holding up the jammer for the North Stars.
And there's so much distraction going on. Mallory's able to squeeze through no problem.
So she gets points, even with that pass where she got none with no cover. Wow. What chaos.
And the North Stars, though, able to pick up 3 points. There was a lot going on there, and unfortunately, the North Stars fell victim to the chaos distraction. That's exactly what happened, right?
Yep.
You're focused on a singular goal.
So it looks like the North Stars are now sitting at 99. Mindfox at 158. North Stars just under that 100 mark.
And I will say, I did actually really like the way they set up that sweep at the beginning, because even I was like, what are they planning to do? And they executed it really well.
That sweep was amazing. They waited till the Mindfox blockers were there, and then they just pushed, so perfectly.
And curb stomping Coleshaw grabs lead. It's a cut track penalty, though, assessed to Amy Grindhouse. So the North Stars don't have a pivot out there. They're going to have to fight their way past Hayner, Mamie Pond, and Abolisher.
Oh, and that tripod is like so strong. Just amazing.
Well, the North Stars are losing themselves right now. But now they're together. That's what we want to see. We have Flight Risk, General Carnage.
Mamie's on the ground.
Oh, yeah, Flight Risk getting into the mix there.
Wow. Even with Mamie on the ground, Bali and Hayner were holding up the jammer. She's actually pushing backwards right now.
Yeah, Curb is struggling to get by Hot Mess there, too, but manages to do that.
And Hayner in the box with a penalty.
People are just switching in and out because now we have Amy Grindhouse out, but as we say that,
Mamie Pond going to the box. Skidlet back in.
And a Commander hit hard is on her initial.
Wow.
What a jam. So much happening.
12-point jam for the Mindfox.
And that was a tough break there for the North Stars because they did get a little bit lost. And we haven't seen too much of that. They've been quite in control. We have an official review called by Coach McQuack. Did you know that by age 14, girls are dropping out of sports at twice the rate of boys? Girls on Track wants to change that. Learn more about expanding access to roller derby for girls in their teens at girlsontrackfoundation.org.
And no one else can say they've been advancing roller derby for 70 years. Rydell Skates, you'll love how your Rydells feel. So that's rydellskates.com. I wore Rydells for quite some time. Can say, great company.
We're very, very grateful for their support here at Flat Track Fever. I know that we're doing the stream feed, and we're so grateful to have you listening in wherever you are. But we also want to give a lot of love to all the volunteers who are physically here.
Yes.
In every capacity, from the door to the skate ramp to just general games and fun activities. There's so much fun in store for tonight.
Exactly. And Calgary Roller Derby and Chinook have been doing a fantastic job holding this tournament. It has been running smoothly. Games have been on time. It is a great tournament, and I'm so happy to be here.
And that might be the most understated compliment of all time, but the fact that games are running on time,
A big deal.
big deal.
Especially in the derby world. If you're watching, you probably already know that, but
You probably think we're lying right now, but we're not. And as we mentioned, an official review was called by the Killabees. Right now, the referees are assessing that, and we will hear the final decision in just a moment.
all right. Everyone's coming in. They're discussing it. We're going to be getting our news right away.
Mindfox put in a blocking out of bounds on the jammer in previous jam. There was no impact from, she was touching out, she was counter blocking, but there was no impact, nothing was lost or gained, no consequences.
Okay, so the Mindfox were hoping to get a blocking out of bounds call on the North Star jammer in the last jam. However, the referees did assess that there was some counter blocking happening, but there was no impact on the game. And Mad Max, that's what I really appreciate about how refereeing has evolved in the sport, because that is a big part of it. Did it impact the game? It can't just always be incidental touching. You are in a full contact sport.
Oh, look at that, though.
Woo!
And North Stars getting the lead here. Nandicorn, so strong in this game, has been a force to be reckoned with for the North Stars. And, yeah, so many leads for her. So she's going to be coming through for her scoring pass right now.
And you hit it, though. So many leads for her where we haven't even seen Rocket with a star other than when a star pass has occurred. So that is quite something. And
Getting held
unfortunately,
up.
North Star, does lose one of their blockers there to the box. But same with the Mindfox, so we're even strength, 3-on-3.
Yep. Penalties on penalties in this game, so both teams really should be
Whoa,
watching that.
Rocket coming up against a tough Amy Grindhouse. Captain Chaos looking for the pivot there, and it works. Was there a pass? No, it was a stash. Oh, and
Ooh.
she gets tripped up on her own feet. No!
So, yeah, gonna have to get back through those blockers again. And Nandicorn coming through, making it look easy, coming back through to hopefully get some more points.
I did not mean to scream at that point. It was one of those knee-jerk reactions where you see a potential star cover pass happening on the ground, and you can't do that. You have to be upright and in bounds in order to do the legal
So
star
as
pass.
I was saying, Nandicorn has been amazing for the North Stars. She is sitting at 62 points for her jammer, and then the Mindfox top jammer is Curb with 101. And so if you look at this point spread, Nandicorn is just doing phenomenal.
And we also have crossed the century mark for the North Stars. Nandicorn taking her team as the captain into that.
Yeah.
The pack stopped between
Wow.
turns 2 and
Toe
3.
stops. Wow. Nandicorn, phenomenal jam here. Coming in 16-point jam. Yeah, she's a force to be reckoned with.
And an official review now being called by the North Stars coach.
We'll see what happens here.
We are now less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That does not mean that there's a set number of jams left, because we'll have to see how things play out.
Again, we got to say a thank you to our medics for the game, that all the games. It's St. John's Ambulance. They're doing a great job assessing injuries, making sure all our players are in tip-top shape whenever they get injured on the track. So we cannot thank them enough.
And it is tough playing 3 bouts in 3 days. I know there are tournaments where you're playing 2 bouts each day for 3 days, but in those situations, you really have to watch your health collectively. And I understand that, and I'm seeing that with the mindfox in putting Melcree out there and putting Rocket out there. I think they're trying to save their jammers and their energy for tomorrow's battle.
Yeah, we got to remember there is still a full day of Derby tomorrow and another half a day of Derby today. So if you've been watching the stream, please keep watching. We have a lot of games left, and there's going to be so much fun this weekend. This is a WFTDA sanctioned tournament, and so there's nothing but fun Derby going on.
Nothing but the best. And on that note, if you are watching the stream and you like it, please let us know. The hashtag FTF, yes, FTF 2019. We'd love to hear the feedback. We're all growing. Team announcer is a mix of veteran voices, new voices, people who've never done broadcast before too. So we're very grateful to all our volunteer announcers.
Regina also got their full membership in February.
It just says it right here, Carmen.
They wanted a Star Pass violation on the white jammer, saying that she was down when she passed. There was a Star Pass attempted while she was down, but it wasn't completed. The actual Star Pass happened in corner 3 when both the pivot and the jammer were standing up. No call stands. They do not.
So I understand why they would make this decision. We've just learned a bit more about that official review. Northstars hoping to get an incomplete/illegal Star Pass call on the white jammer. That was Rocket, who had tried to pass the cover well on the ground, but because the attempt failed in the moment and the actual Star Pass happened while legal standing and inbounds, the no call stands.
It is crazy in here. Fans for both teams are wild. We have a lot of energy in this venue, and it has just been ramping up as the day goes on. And tonight, we have a really great game that's going to be happening. That is the Battle of Alberta, basically.
Yeah, the Battle of Alberta, because we do have an Alberta bracket at Flapjack Fever this year. But the battle, that is the Calgary Roller Derby All-Stars, who finished bronze at the WFTDA Continental Cup Northwest, which just incredible showing there. They are going up against Evil Dead, who just played in the Big O last weekend. So I can't wait. I hope you can't wait. It's happening 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, so tune in.
So, and Evil Dead plays out of Edmonton, if I
Yes,
am correct.
they do.
So Calgary versus Edmonton in Calgary. It is going to be wild. There's a beer garden set up here. There's a skate ramp. We have lots of room in the stands. So if you're in Calgary right now, I would suggest coming on out tonight.
Yeah, if you're in Calgary, this will be the only time I'll say don't watch the stream and come on out.
Exactly. All right. Looks like we're going to be starting up right away. Curb on the line against 5-9. That is.
Oh, that's
7-9.
Commander Hit Hard.
Yes,
yeah.
I should know that by now. 7-9,
Ooh.
Commander Hit Hard. Ooh,
And
hitting
she's
hard.
coming in hot, yes, and it paid off. She's able to slice through the arms of Skidlet and Abolisher.
Getting lead.
Yeah, they left their arms wide open to be easy targets there.
Wow, Curb there with the footwork and a star stash. Obviously doesn't have lead, but hoping to maybe get some points.
And the North Stars being told to run it, and at this point you might as well get those points while you can.
Number 19, Dougie, attempting a chase, not successful, but it doesn't hurt to try.
Dougie has been a force out there with the blocking, trying to create room for Commander.
and-
Oh, and does with a big hit on Skidlet.
I felt that from here, so I
Yeah.
can't imagine Skillet is feeling too good after that hit by Dougie. Dougie's down now, too. A lot of stuff going on in the corner here. Curve coming in for some more points.
It makes sense. The North Stars want to get their points up.
And there's another 4 for them.
They won't be able
Wow.
to change the lead of this game, but they will be able to change the point differential if they keep going. We have 45 seconds left.
So, yeah, this game is almost over. Oh! So, Bally pushes. Oh!
And you know what? As we say that, smart move by the North Stars. They have one more timeout left, so they're calling it, and that means there will be one more jam in the game.
Yeah, if you saw there, Abolisher pushed Mamie Pond down. Fell hard, didn't actually hit the jammer for the North Stars, but caused her to go out somehow and have to call it off. But great call off for the North Stars because that means they got another jam, which can be up to 2 minutes long or whenever the lead jammer calls it off. So
Exactly, and the thing with being able to do that, you just need to have 1 second left on that official score clock in order to be able to make that call. If they had let the score clock run out, that opportunity would have been lost.
yeah, and so that's great for the North Stars because, again, with a WFTDA sanctioned game, you want to be getting as many points as possible because even if you're not going to win, those points are so important for the rankings. So North Stars are definitely keeping that in mind today. All right, timeout looks like it's almost over here. Got
It is running down right now.
All right, our
And
house
we are
announcers
getting-
are amping it up here. We've got Mallory on the line with number 95, Nandicorn. Nandicorn been phenomenal in this
Yeah,
game.
she started off the jamming for the North Stars. It's very fitting that she finish it on this bout.
All right, strong blocking here. Oh, look, beautiful.
Yeah, Nandicorn leaving Tidbit and Rocket chasing her down the straightaway.
Wow, I am amazed by that work.
And a full, well, she's already approaching now for a scoring pass while Melcree's still working on her initial.
Yeah, so Nandicorn again, wow, wow, wow. I have been nothing but impressed with her this game. Just phenomenal on the line. Ooh, being pulled back by Misbehavin', who is back out on the track since now there's not really any danger of her getting kicked out. So,
Yeah, they played it smart there with Misbehaving.
all right, Mallory's still trying to get through. North Star blockers are
Woo!
amazing. Wow, Nandicorn, more points on the board.
Yeah, Rocket tried to go in there for a big swing, and it was a miss.
Ooh,
Nandicorn
good
able to
offense from the Mindfox.
Woo! And Melcree able to stay inbounds on that slick floor. Nandicorn's gonna keep going though.
I had to keep my face away from the mic there because, wow. Nandicorn, though, running it up. The coach is saying, keep going, keep going, keep going.
And
because
right
you
now-
are scoring points.
Nandicorn is also going up against 3 blockers only, Misbehaving in the penalty box.
So,
Woo! And Rocket finally got a piece of Nandicorn, which is what she wanted.
wow. The crowd is loving this. Mindfox got a lot of fans in the audience, and
A lot of them also from Saskatoon,
Yep.
Mad Max. Mindfox taking this one 188. The North Stars 135.
135. Wow, what a game. Thanks for watching today. Keep watching because we've still got more bouts to follow. We've been your announcers. I'm Mad Max.
And I'm Death Nell. I just want to mention who is up next for Flat Track Fever. We have Evil Living Dead up against Gas City Roller Derby in the Alberta bracket. Don't want to miss this one. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you for watching. This is Flat Track Fever 2019, a WFTDA recognized tournament.